Hello again, William. I'd like to outdoors, and I'd like to thank you for joining me for another Burn Friday Burn. If you'll remember, last Friday I said that I might extend this on out for a couple more uh, episodes. Well, this is number 2 of Blessed. Yeah, we'll just call it that. Uh, we have as believers and followers of Jesus Christ, as Christians, we have come to acknowledge a passage, Matthew chapter 5, verses 3 through 11. We call it the Beatitudes. Yeah. And this passage in Matthew is not the only stretch of Beatitudes. So let's step over there and get this burn going, and then we'll get right back on this for this episode of Burn Friday Burn. I'll be right back. Oh dang. Let's see if we can get this going. See if our attitude will be right. Look at that. Worked as good as a match. So, I said we was going to talk a little bit about Beatitudes. Well, my attitude hadn't been too good here recently. Uh, I've been in a battle. When, when, when I was a kid in school, there was something that I learned that I never imagined I would have to use later on in life. Play and keep away with cooties. Well, I finally caught the cooties and recovering from that. But I know for a fact that God is in control. That's why I'm breathing just fine. I'm having a battle for my mind. So what I said we was going to talk about was a little bit about being blessed, like Matthew uh, chapter 5 talks about in the Beatitudes. Well, Revelations has some Beatitudes of its own. Let's start out with Revelation chapter 1, verse number 3. Blessed is he who reads and those who hear the words of this prophecy and keep those things which are written in it. Do what? You want to be blessed? Hear these words in Revelation and keep them. That's what it says. If you are going to believe a single word that's written in my Fire Bible, you're going to believe them all, right? Yeah. And that's just one. So now, let's look at Revelation 16:15, which says, now this is Jesus speaking, because in my Bible the words are written in red. Look, I am coming as a thief. Blessed is he who watches and keeps his garments on, lest he walk naked and his shame be exposed. His garments. Ain't we supposed to be clothed in Christ? Beatitude. Be in the right attitude. Revelation 19:9. Then he said to me, write, blessed are those who are invited to the marriage supper of the Lamb. And he said to me, these are the true sayings of God. The true sayings of God. God said, blessed are those who are invited to the marriage supper of the Lamb. Remember, you've been invited to the marriage supper of the Lamb. There should be enough reason to be in the right attitude. I know. Revelation 20, verse 6. Blessed and holy, not only blessed but holy, is he who takes part in the first resurrection. Over these the second death has no power. But they shall be priests of God and of Christ, and shall reign with him 1,000 years. Talking about being blessed. Yeah. You've heard all these other conditions. Let's see what Revelation 22:7 has to say. Jesus speaking again. Look, I am coming soon. Blessed is he who keeps the words of the prophecy of this book. Keeps the words of the prophecy of this book. That should be a good enough reason to read this, so you'd know all the prophecy of this book. So you'd understand what's going to be happening near the end. Verse number 14. Blessed are those who do his commandments, that they may have the right to the tree of life, and may enter through the gates into the city. Blessed are those who do his commandments. For a whole year I spent every Friday burn going over the commands of Christ. There's a playlist the commands of Christ. Watch those and you'll know a little bit more about His commands and where to find them in the New Testament. So, I just wanted to give you a little revelation that Matthew chapter 5 isn't the only place in the New Testament where the Beatitudes are found. Last Friday, on Burn Friday Burn, we covered just a few that were in Psalm 84. Next Friday, on Burn Friday Burn, we're going to do a few more. So won't you join me then and see where I get these from? And before you leave today, you can hit that subscribe button, ring the notification bell, give me a like. That would help my feelings. But this ain't about me. This is about you drawing closer to Christ. I don't know what your walk is. That's between you and God. I just asked Him to reveal Himself to you in a mighty way and open your heart to receive His Beatitudes. May the Lord bless and keep you. How about joining Reba next week for another Burn Friday Burn?